Hey guys, welcome back to the Simply Knives YouTube channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at another TwoSun. This is the ts267. This is, I'll just say off the bat, probably one of the better constructed TwoSuns that I've ever held. I will say, I think that TwoSun constantly improves with their newer designs, with some of the flaws that they had on the old ones. They chamfer more of the edges. They, their pivots stay good for longer. The action is smoother. So just something to keep in mind as you keep on buying some TwoSuns and expanding your collection. So this is the ts267. It's got this nice bolster, sort of a sub frame lock with carbon fiber on both sides, but on this side there's no cutout over here, and there's the pocket clip. And then on this side they have this opening. I suppose maybe you could use it as like a cigar cutter or something. I'm not sure. You hear the detent? It's kind of loud. I don't know why, but just something I'm noticing. Goes in and out of the pocket pretty well. The tension on this pocket clip, really well done. This is titanium and carbon fiber, as most TwoSuns are. It's got a front flipper and this thumb hole. And I would really, I don't know if I can do that right now. I'm just gonna stop trying. But yeah, the front flipper works really well. I forget the designer of this one, but that's the designer symbol. I don't remember their name, but I'm not refilming this. Sorry, I was burping. But yeah, it's got a front flipper, multiple modes of deployment, thumb hole, and it is a really cool looking clip point blade. A lot of people have said that they don't really care for this, hole in the carbon fiber. I don't really blame them. It's okay. I guess it adds some weight relief, but I feel like, yeah, it's just not exactly my jig. Take a look at this action though. Drops down super easily, no danger of hitting your thumb, and then just gently slides shut. Very smooth and glassy, which is nice. All right, so let's talk about more about the action. It's super easy to, middle finger flick if you're good at that. I think you would be able to do it on this one though. The front flipping is not too bad, although I will say the one thing as you're doing it, you flip it over. If your finger's too high up, it sort of gets your finger there and might ruin the, its ride on upwards. So if you move it back just a little bit, you should have no problem with that. It usually still hits my finger though, unless I really get it in the right spot. If you buy the knife, you'll definitely like it, so you'll probably get used to that. It just has a little bit of jimping up in the middle here. I sort of feel like it would have been better if they actually did it on the blade. The jimping itself, it definitely slows your thumb. It's not too aggressive. I think the jimping on here is good. I just think they should move it up here. I know they put it here because it's on the, the front flipper itself to sort of aid with that. But maybe they just could have left that there and then added just a bit more. The blade steel on this guy is 14C28N, good budget steel. TwoSun's been doing a lot with that recently for their new budget knives. And I will say, they've been doing better with their grinds too. Sorry, I'm just trying to get some gunk off there. But the grinds just look a lot prettier. Look how good this looks. The grinds look a lot prettier. They're chamfering all the edges, at least to a reasonable amount. It's still not like super amazing. But it doesn't cause like any problems. Like there's no time when I've been using this, and on one of them I literally like cut myself because of how sharp it was. We'll do that review eventually. That was the ts267 integral. But yeah, so the opening action's great. And honestly, it falls shut with just a few shakes. Like it's very smooth. And honestly, if you broke it in, it probably would just straight up fall shut. Really the only complaint is that sometimes the front flipper hits your finger as you're doing that. But I love how easy it is when you're disengaging it, you know, to have the blade just hit your thumb, but no actual blade is hitting it. So that is very nice. Let's talk about ergonomics. Honestly, on this knife, pretty good ergonomics. No real hot spots except for maybe this little edge of the clip right here. I can kind of feel it, but it's not like it really causes much of a problem. Yeah, pretty good with ergonomics. Can even choke up a tiny bit there. Got a nice little choil. But I feel like when it's, you know, in your palm like this, I don't know if you guys hold your knives like this or specifically in your fingers like that, but the way I hold my knives, I usually have it like this, and here it's very snug and very, very comfortable. So in that regard, pretty excellent ergonomics. I guess, you know, if you have your finger on the bolster, it's kind of hard to open up this way with the middle finger flick. But you can, you know, easily left-handedly use the front flipper. And then here, yeah, this is pretty comfortable too. The clip isn't really uncomfortable. Can you change that over? No, you cannot change the clip, but to be honest, it's not really uncomfortable. So that's nice. If I could think of, you know, something to improve on this knife, I'm not really gonna mention much about the design. A lot of people said stuff about the hole, but I actually don't really mind it. Maybe improve just the height of this front flipper, extend the jimping a little bit more. But other than that, I mean, this knife's just really good. This is a very good TwoSun. Maybe make it, oh look, there you go. Yeah, so that's not bad. I like where they put how easy it is, you know, to get it past the detent and just do a really quick, easy shake shut. This knife is excelling, you know, in its action, ease of like maneuverability when you're using that method. The front flipper is really not too bad when you get used to it, even though that is my nitpick. I don't know if I can do this though. Yeah, I can't really do that. I'm just gonna stop trying. Overall, this knife's really good. Aesthetically, it looks pretty sweet. This sort of, what is it, clip point blade is awesome. I like this, the hole cut out in the blade. Good design, great materials, good budget steel. And by the way, I think you can find these. These are a little bit more expensive than the last TwoSun I filmed, which was this one. This one you can find from like 60 to 80, which I said it's like an amazing value for it. And it has M390. This one has 14C28N, and maybe you could find it for, I don't know, I think it goes for a little more expensive actually, maybe like 75 to 90. I'm not sure. Sort of around that range, I would say. Maybe I'm wrong, up or down. You can let me know. But this is definitely one of the better TwoSuns that I've tried in terms of fit and finish, and just how easy it is to operate. Definitely very enjoyable. I don't like how noisy this detent is. I'm sure it's something I can probably fix on my own, but I'm probably not going to because I'm lazy and I just have so many knives to go through. But yeah, great action, pretty good ergonomics. No real like big complaints about it. Looks good. Clip works really well. Basically, it's just a good TwoSun. You can definitely trust that this is a good quality product when you're getting it. Also, no blade play, which is nice too. I think that's about it. I don't know if I really have much more to say. It does come sharp too, like really sharp. So that is nice. Well, I guess that's about all, guys. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to 1,000 subs one day, maybe. And just keep on showing you some cool knives, talking and chilling. All right, guys. Have a good day. Peace.